What's up, Bones? How you doing, man? Getting all the tags in. We're ready to get rolling. Heritage is upon us. Heritage is always a very lengthy break, so we're not going to waste any time. And I'm just going to go ahead. Looks like we already got a few people in here, so we're going to rip it open. And hope and pray that our case is better than Will's. I don't know if you were in Will's case, Bones, but alright, there we go. 12 boxes. They lowered it. 20 packs per this year, so hopefully let's have a little time. Let's see. What's up, Patricia? What's up, Will? Bones, Randy, you're not in this one, Randy. You're in case 2, man. I think, right? You're not in this one. You were in it, yeah. That's not good. Here's our rundown. We got Cody Kovac, Arizona; Drew Burke, Atlanta; Jason Heilscher, Baltimore; Chris Nadon, Boston; Matthew Beninatto, Cubs and White Sox; Dominic, Cincinnati; Brian Kelly, Cleveland; Chad Bauer, Colorado; Patricia Looney, Detroit; Will Handlin, Houston; Jason with Kansas City; Cody, Angels; Matthew Beninatto, Dodgers; Scott McKenty, Miami; Mike Formick, Milwaukee; Chad Bauer, Minnesota; Mark Bocato, Mets; Adam Puccia, Yankees; Drew Burke, Oakland; John Barry, Philly; Cody Pitt; Brandon Moore, San Diego; Bones, San Francisco; Dominic, Seattle; Adam Haas, St. Louis; Richard Delgado, Tampa; Dominic, Texas and Washington; and John Moran, Toronto. All right, let me message one person. It wouldn't let me tag him, so shoot a message. Fingers crossed, Will. All right. Yeah, I'll what's up, Richard? I'll do a whole new video, Randy, and for case 2. So I will tag you when that one is live. All right. I think we're gonna start off with 2 boxes and see how it goes. I'm hoping, I was trying to do like some calculations earlier. Let's hope first the packs are easy to open. All right, that was a good one. All right, that's a good step. Sometimes I think Heritage is a tough one to open. One thing that does always add time is having to find the variations. I was told they were easier this year, but we'll see. I might have to, at the end of the break, go back through and look on the backs of a lot of stuff. I'm hoping we can 12 boxes in a case. So usually it's 12 boxes of 24 packs. This year it's 12 boxes of 20 packs. My 2 usual guys that don't want base are not in here, so I'm going to throw it out there. If you do not, well, Dominic, I know Dominic doesn't. If you do not want base veterans, let me know. Inserts, rookies, obviously hits will all ship, but simply base vets. No, there's usually like a code. It's there's usually like not a code, but it usually will say on the back, you know, image variation, or I don't even know the other variations they have this year. Well, Drew, let's see if we can't keep the streak alive, man. No, if you want them, they're yours. I just like to throw it out there. There's someone in the room that's already messaged me and said, hey, if anyone doesn't want their base vets, I thought, well, unless they changed it this year, they could have changed it. They're a set builder and they asked for any base vets. So, but yeah, no worries. If you want them, they're yours. Man, I've already moved the camera. It's put in the post that all cards ship. I don't really want to say like it's a service I offer, but it's just like something I like to throw out there because I know some people just don't. So I know Dominic doesn't want his So if anyone else doesn't want their base Vince, I'll say it a few times just in case. But Will, I know Will doesn't want his. Oh, I think San Diego. Yeah, you got San Diego, Brandon. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, these are not inserts right now. Bubba Chandler, just an insert. Take me a minute to get used to stuff. That's a cool one. Oh, wearing the belt, holding the belt. Nick Kurtz. Trey Sweeney. We got an Alejandro Kirk. Shohei Ohtani. Jack Dreyer on the chrome. Luke Keyshaw on the decal. Decal edged on the Luke Keyshaw. Luis Severino. Got a Joey Loperfido. I did not yet. Will has Houston. And we're going to start off with a, might be a silver. Oh, these aren't numbered this year? What? The refractors aren't even numbered? Refractor Brent Rooker. Okay, that's new. Robbie Ray. Christian Moore. Someone was asking about these cards. These will go to the top left, right, if it's just a base. Gleyber Torres, Kyle Manzardo, Bubba Chandler, Bo Bichette on the chrome, Mizorowski, Jonah Tong, Shane Smith, Matt McClain. I don't understand why they can't put the variations like backwards or something. Ramon Laureano, Miguel Andujar, Chris Bryant, Merrill Kelly, Javi Baez, the Enterprise, Roman Anthony. That's a cool one. That's a cool looking card. That's like a cosmic kind of insert right there. Here's an Eldridge base for you. He was a nice one to add into the checklist. Galoff. Flores. That'll go to Pitt. Caballero. Oh, first box we got an auto. Willie Randolph. Willie Randolph. You know, Will, I was... Never mind. That was not what I thought. Yankees. Willie Randolph. I don't know who has the Yankees. Adam Puccia. Willie Randolph. I knew that was coming. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. Drew Gilbert, Basayo, Nolan McLean. That's a nice blue mini diamond. That's what I was hoping. He just had a really bad case. Dominic Smith on the chrome. Lots of chromes and stuff, but nothing numbered there. Noel, nice Kyle Teal, Trey Yesevich. We'll go back through every... You guys want me to wait till the end or every two boxes? I'll do either one. I can do it all at the end so you guys don't have to actually watch me go through them all, or I can go through every two boxes and look for SP variations. You guys tell me what you want me to do. World Series, Harry Ford, the Enterprise, CJ Kafis. I'm going to guess those are box, one per box. Ms. Zarowski, Gunnar Henderson. Who is this? Turn back the clock. Oh, Beltran. Owen Casey. That one's got to be numbered. Yep, Brendan Donovan. That is blue chrome. St. Louis is Adam Haw. Just wait. Okay, cool. Going to 150. 150. Christian Yelich. I mean, I'll still do it live on camera so you guys can see me do it. There's a blue Cags. I just didn't know if you guys wanted me to do it as we went. Blue Cags. Kansas City going to Jason. Jaden Hill, Spencer Strider. And Clubhouse Collections, we have a Zach Neto. That is the Angels going to Cody Kovac. Zach Neto. I appreciate the trust, man. Brenton Doyle. I just don't know why they make it so difficult in this product to find the variations. Most products, they, put them backwards or whatever, but for some reason, they don't want us to find them in Heritage. Zach Neto, Darrell Hernaiz, Rengifo, Wilber Abreu, Manny Machado, Perdomo and Matt Strom, J-Rod. Alright, that'll be our first two. It's just never added up to me. Like, they've always done it that way. I remember, a long time ago, I knew nothing, probably almost 10 years ago, I knew nothing about Heritage. I wasn't doing a break, but, I bought some, personal boxes from the store, and I didn't know much about Heritage apparently, and I was doing research and trying to and learning all this stuff and having to go through and look at the codes and stuff on the back, and it was such a pain. Granted, I did find one. I had a French back is what it was called. The back of the card was in French. Because of the SPs, Sean. I don't blame you. Oh, it definitely could. Now, it's a beautiful set. It is a definite set builder set. It is definitely a set builder set. And I will say, the autos, in my opinion, Heritage has some of the nicest looking autos. If you can hit a big name, a real one auto, they are fantastic. Especially the Hall of Famers. I would love the Hall of Famer Real One autos. I have a few in my PC. I would love to add more, but as many of us know, autos can be tough pulls in Heritage. But yeah, it's definitely a set builder set, unfortunately. I don't think they should go away from that, but I think like you said, I think there's a few really big things with this set that they could improve on. And I wish they would do it kind of like Series 1, where, hey, hobby boxes can have an auto or a relic, but then there'd be a jumbo box where it's auto and relic, because again, I just love these autos. And surprisingly, this product, I don't know if it's changed over the years, but more expensive than Series 1. That's beautiful, man. Which year? I know Heritage, they take, every year they do something different, and I don't know off the top of my head, looking at what year design this is, but what year is it, is the look of the Heritage one. I know I have a few. I know I have a Yastrzemski and a couple others, but yeah, these are Heritage Real One autos. especially the throwbacks 2018. Do you know what year 2018 was like the throwback to? All right, here we go. Zach McKinstry, Kyle Teal. I'm going to try to pick it up a little bit. Yesevich, he was a nice ad. Grant Taylor, a nice black Mike Trout. Trying to see on the back where it says it. Oh, there's our relic. We got Jose Ramirez. I'm going to need some more thicker top loaders, I think. I don't know who got Cleveland this time. I think it was Brian. Yep, Brian Kelly. The Jose Ramirez. Oh, you're talking to him. Sorry. 68. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's a cool one. Christian Javier. Yeah, that would be a really nice collection piece. Nolan McLean. Abrams. Lawrence Butler. Will, if you're watching, where does it say on the back this year? Usually it's kind of like right around the numbering. Trevor Larnach, Carlos Rodon, Jacob Mizorowski, Robbie Ray, Lindor. I feel like that one might be something just because it's. I can't read those code. Oh my gosh. The codes are different. Think I really can't. These numbers are like, I don't know. I thought maybe that was something because it was in the middle of two parallels, but I don't see no different. Chase Burns, and I cannot see the code. The code is tiny. Austin Hayes, Braxton Ashcroft, Gunner. I don't think Will's watching. Oh, man, yeah, the sort isn't fun. We got a Michael A. Taylor, blue 150. That's going to the White Sox. Reese Olson. Alec Baum, Cody Clemens, Cole Young, Teoscar Hernandez, Owen Casey, Ichiro, Reggie Jackson, Ohtani, Harry Ford, Christian Montes de Oca, Peyton Tolley, Harrison Bader, Kodai Senga, Pete Alonso, Tyler Stevenson, Christian Moore. I just need to learn. I'll have to look it up and figure out where I'm supposed to be looking this year for variations. Here's a Dick Drago on the 50th anniversary. So the 50th anniversary, so this will be 76. So your 2018, you said 68. No Blue Jays hits. A couple of Yesevich base rookies, though. Dick Drago, that's Angels going to Cody. Jackson Jobe, Brooks Baldwin, Max Fried, Owen Casey, Kyber Ruiz, Hunter Brown, and Cade Horton. Cade Horton on the relic for the Cubs. I think that is Matthew Beninatto, and it is Matthew Beninatto. Mitch Keller, Jonah Tong, Marte, Yordan Alvarez, Rafi Devers. Oh yeah, there we go. And Eldridge Auto would be nice. He was one that I was really, me and Will both were really impressed with when we were chatting and pricing this breakup. Nice add. Him and Yesevich, too, that weren't in Series 1 that they added in here. Yesevich on the blue. There we go. There's one for you, John. Ketel Marte. Oh, extra relic. We got a Nolan Arenado, the little bit of a ding on the bottom corner there, or not the corner, bottom edge. Nolan Arenado, Real One relic, going to Adam Ha, Kirk, and Luis Morales. Bo Bichette, another Yesevich, and there's our first. No, that's not our first Kurtz. We're not looking for Kurtz right now. Wrong year. Lyle, Brooks Lee. Owen Casey on the chrome. Nick Kurtz, that's a nice blue. George Springer. Decal edged on there. That's nice, actually. Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh decal edge. Seattle. Going to Dominic Cordone. That's nice. I don't know how hard the decals are to hit, but our second one in 4 boxes. Byron Buxton. Bubba Chandler. Bryce Eldridge. Cal Raleigh. No, it's just a base. Shanuel. Austin Hayes. Bryce Harper. Rookies. Alright, and that'll do it for the next 4. Oh, good call. Good call, Daniel. Father's Day patch relic. It is blue. It is indeed blue, so that actually might be a Father's Day one. I wish they would say, like, I don't understand how hard it would be to specify the date or the game or whatever. How hard could it be to do that? Doesn't seem to me like it should be that hard. Like I know they don't they have to stamp it and date it anyway? So all right, 5 and 6. One auto in the first box, but none in the next 3. Now, this could be a good year for rookies. There's a lot of good rookies that we're chasing in Series 1, now in Heritage. They gotta start performing. They are, man, they are. The Willie Randolph's a cool one, but the bottom shelf is just gonna be nice rookie colors. Non-numbered ones, anyway, because there's so many non-numbered parallels in here. Trying to sneak a peek to see if there's a thick one in a stack, but I just can't tell. So I do have more Heritage, so I hope you guys are itching for more. I have 2 more cases coming. I actually went back and reordered a Topps Archives case from 2025. Leaf off the chrome is what we're going to break this weekend. I got another Topps Disneyland. I do have some Series 1 blasters. I hear you. So there's nothing really new coming out, like, for a little while. I think Pop Century comes out soon. Nothing new on the realm of Topps baseball anytime soon. So we got a little while there. The only thing currently announced is Leaf Metal and Don Russ. So, all right, let's get going. Next 2 boxes. Heriberto Hernandez, Bryce Eldridge, Langford, Michael Harris. Oh, sweet baby, let's go. Roki Sasaki. Oh, yes, Matthew Beninado. Roki Sasaki, Real One Auto. That's awesome. That's a nice one right there. Let's go. Matthew Beninado. Cole Young. Michael Vargas. Cole Reagans. Owen Casey. Mike Burrows. So, if that was Ohtani, oh my gosh, I'd be so happy for Matthew Beninado, but so upset for Thang. Metaroth, Freddie Freeman, excuse me, J.P. Crawford, Bubba Chandler. But see, the bad thing about all these parallels like this is, man, this is so many cards to sleeve up now for this kind of break. Nice Drake Baldwin, Jordan Walker, Aaron Judge. I think that's our first base Cags there. Andre Granillo, Anthony Siegler, Torque, Shane Smith, Jonah Tong, Vientos, Pepio, Sterling Marte, Mookie Betts, Kyle Teal, Yesevich, nice blue, Owen Casey, Michael Bush, George Brett, Nolan McLean, Mackenzie Gore. I don't know if we've got, I haven't seen a Roman Anthony yet. Ohtani, is he SP or something? Matt Strom, Jonah Tong, Bubba Chandler, Austin Riley, Ryan Mountcastle. And we got a real one bat relic of Bo Bichette. That's going to John Moran. Real one. Are the other ones game used? Yeah, they're all game used. Okay. I didn't know if they made just the real ones game used. Sean Murphy. Bo Bichette, Jaron Duran, Peyton Tolley, Bryce Eldridge, Angel Martinez. Another Yesevich. Trey Turner, Jason Dominguez, Chase Burns, Nolan McLean. We've only hit the one Cags, too. That's not a high number. Bo Naylor. Roman Anthony has to be high number, right? Drew Gilbert. Jake Mangum. Castillo, Chisholm, and George Foster. Brian Reynolds. Chrome on the Ichiro. Adam Frazier. Cade Horton. Luis Rengifo. Luis Gill. Willie McCovey. Junior Caminero, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jackson Merrill, Cole Young, Owen Casey, Kyle Teal, Jim Rooker, Pittsburgh. It's another one for Cody on the 50th anniversary stamp. And Andrew Vaughn. All right, that is the halfway point. $32 minutes. That's not too shabby. Heritage in an hour would be would be really nice. Like I was thinking an hour and a half typically, but with a little bit less packs, I was thinking maybe an hour 15, but an hour would be really nice. Time-wise, like I like the speed. Yeah, what's up, Mike? How you doing, man? You doing all right tonight, man? Hold on. All right. Are you in this break, Mike, or the second one? This one. You're in the first one. Okay. You got Milwaukee. I'm going to try. These are probably not going to ship till next week, guys. I'm going to try and do some sorting early tomorrow morning. But my whole plan this week was to be done breaking by Thursday. Like I haven't even filled out my bracket, which I'll do tonight or tomorrow, but I am all jacked up and ready for some March Madness. I caught like the last 3 minutes of the NC State Texas game last night. Oh man, what an ending. If that doesn't get you ready for March Madness, I don't know what will. Hopefully my team can get healthy. If they can get healthy, they got a good shot, but a lot of doubt around the health. Like I said, I'm definitely not breaking tomorrow or Friday or Saturday next few days. But I may try to fill a few things and get so we're ready for Sunday and Monday. I may do another Heritage if I can check on tracking numbers. I'm definitely going to do Optichrome and Disney. Owen Casey. Hassel. Miggy. Jung-Hoo Lee. And we got a JT Realmuto, Philadelphia. John Barry on the Clubhouse Collection. Nice refractor, Josh Nixon Garcia. Try to say his name right. Royce Lewis. There's a nice black Cole Young. Grant Taylor. World Series, Trevor Larnach, Bubba Chandler, Kyber Ruiz, Cole Young, nice blue Kyle Teal, Salvi Perez, Kodai Senga, Andy Pages, Ellie De La Cruz, Kim, Brady House, Anthony Siegler, Hurston Waldrip, Corey Seager, Mookie Betts, Shane Smith, Rod Carew, Jonah Tong, Brian Rosia, Tyler Stevenson, Nick Kurtz, Harper, nice refractor, Sal Stewart. What do we got here? Bryce Eldridge, Carlos Rodon on the 77th anniversary parallel. That is the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Another one for Adam Puccia. It's a nice one. That's out of 66 of 77 on the road dot. Why is my camera moving left? Sorry, guys. Al Bumbry, Baltimore. Jason Heilscher on the 50th anniversary buyback. And Hunter Green. Caleb Durbin, Taylor Ward, and Otani. O'Neal Cruz. Navarez, Cam Smith, Eldridge. And Texas, we have a Marcus Semien. I believe that's going to Dominic Cordone on the Clubhouse Collection. Joe Ryan. There's our first Roman Anthony. He is not high number, but that is our first one. How in the world is that our first one? Chris Nadon's going to kill me. Ben Rice. Chase Dollander. Nice Carson Williams. Mike Piazza. Shota, Anthony Volpe, Jonah Tong, Mickey Moniak, Rookie Chrome, Dave Parker, Diaz, Polanco, Riley Green, Harry Ford, Sassoni, Max Muncy, Brandon Sproat. What's going on, Chris? How bad was it, man? Cole Young, Owen Casey, Martinez, Duran, Cags, Kyle Teal, Ryan Reynolds, Yesevich, McLean. We got an Elias Sosa 50th anniversary. That is the Dodgers going to Matthew Beninatto. Jared Jones. Miguel Vargas, rookies. There's another Cags. And that'll be that. That'll get us done with 7 and 8. I haven't said this in a while, but if anyone does not want their base vets only, parallels, rookies, hits, numbered cards, all that stuff ships regardless. But if you simply do not want base veterans, let me know. If you do want them, dude, same here, Chris. We are struggling with Roman Anthony. You hit a Roman Anthony auto or a different auto? If you want your base vets, you don't have to say nothing. They're going to ship regardless. But some people just don't care for them. When you say pulled an auto early, do you mean you hit a Roman Anthony auto early? Oh, Connolly early. His stuff sells really good, man. I was going through a box the other day, and I found a Bowman first, Connolly early, and sold it for $150. I've never even heard of Connolly early. All right, John. Only Vlad and Bo. Got it. And I'm going to top load all the Yeseviches too, because I know. Yeah, like I didn't even recognize the name, but like I said, I was just going through a box, and I'm like, there's an auto in there. And it's from like 2024 Bowman. Yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, I was really shocked when I saw how much there was like none, there's like hardly any, like one or two listed on eBay. Oh yeah, of course, John, I'll top load his. I'll make sure I top load his. I know he's the big chase for you, and I know he doesn't have autos, unfortunately, but I know this is his first non-prospect product, so. But yeah, why, Chris? Why is Roman Anthony so hard to hit, man? I was thinking he might be like a high number or something, or an SP, but yeah, he's not, and we have not been pulling him. Alright, boxes 9 and 10 are underway. Churio, Brenton Doyle, Cole Young, Max Muncy, Owen Casey, Kyle Teal, Brandon Lau. There's a Yesevich. Sal Frelick on the black to 77. Black chrome heritage is always nice. Not SP, but black. Sal Frelick, I was reading your message. Throw me off. Basayo, McLean, Piazza, Ketel Marte. Christian Moore, Jackson Holiday, Mackenzie Gore, Mike Schmidt, Shane Baz. We got a decal edge on the Shane Smith for the White Sox. Decal edge. Hit one earlier. I don't know if I top loaded the one from earlier. Mizurowski. Andy Pages, Carson Wisenhunt, Victor Scott, and Ketel Marte on the Clubhouse Collection Relic for Arizona. Going to Cody. Ian Seymour, Harry Ford, Jorge Polanco, Brendan Donovan, PCA, Carlos Estevez, Kyle Stowers, Carlos Beltran, Caleb Durbin, Yuri Perez, Newt Bar, Dane Myers, Raw Power Ohtani. Oh, I caught one. Image variation. Jose Ramirez. Brian Kelly. That was just some pure luck right there. Jose. Now, at least I know where they're going to put it, right beside it. That's where I've been looking. So, image variation on the Jose Ramirez. Brian Kelly there. Ernie Clement. Kevin Alcantara, Riley Green, Christian Moore. There's a Jordan Westberg on the decal edge for Baltimore. Duran. Cal Raleigh. Hunter Goodman, Otto Lopez. Mizurowski. And another auto. Yankees with the Jazz. Adam Puccia. 2 Yankees and a Dodger. The big teams are hitting. Jazz Chisholm. So 3 autos. Not too bad. Hopefully we can get one, at least one more. That would be nice. But 3 autos Not too shabby. Especially worried after talking to Will earlier. The Canadian Cannon. That is definitely Jonah Tong. Caught that one. Jonah Tong. That's a nice one. Nice rookie variation. I don't know who has the Mets. Mark Bocato. The Canadian Cannon. The nickname variations. Usually the nickname variations are a little harder to catch. Blue on the Brady House. And we got a blue chrome. Brenton Doyle, Colorado 150. That's Chad Bauer. 3 to 5 autos per case, Chris? Is that what you're talking about? Cantillo, Miggy. There's another Jonah. Kenley Jansen. Marcelo Meyer. Alec Baum. There's a nice black Jonah Tong. Wyatt Langford. Matt McClain. I'm going to have to go back through. We talked about earlier in the break. I'll go back through at the end and look for variations. Those are the first two I've caught. Dreyer, Miggy, Basayo. Dollander and Rooker. Yeah, see, I was a little worried because I was talking to a friend earlier who broke a case this morning. And his case, all 12 boxes were relic only. He did not have one auto excuse me, in the entire case. And I was sweating it. Like, I've been worried about it all day. But not. I mean, we still got 2 more boxes, so hopefully we can get something else. But I'm happy with what we've got so far. A nice rookie auto would be icing on the cake, but Jazz is a good name. Willie Randolph's a nice throwback. Rokie's a massive one. So yeah, that is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the bad thing is, with Heritage, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Like other products, you could message them, hey, we didn't get any autographs, but that's what it says on the box. 1 auto or relic. It doesn't say that you have to get any autos, but to open a case and not get any autos is terrible. Like, Topps should definitely right that wrong. Oh, look, I saw it on the back. There's another Roman Anthony for you. A nice Roman Anthony or Cags auto or Mizorowski or big rookie would really be the icing on the cake for this one. Not as many numbered parallels as I would have expected. Way too many non-numbered parallels, though. And Topps can do whatever they want now. That's the problem. And there basically is no Panini. I do too, man. I really do. Me and him talked about it earlier, and yeah, it's horrid. That just can't happen. Now, like I said, you know, Topps ain't gonna do a thing about it. That's why they put that. That's why they word it like that on the boxes. But hopefully, he gets double in his next one. Oh, I forgot he's out tonight. Tonight's release night. He's at the rodeo tonight, so he definitely ain't watching. Forgot he told me to message him if he hit anything big. That's why he broke so early this morning. Yeah, him and the family were going to the rodeo. All right, last 2 boxes. Here is a Earl Williams. That is Washington. Going to Dominic, the 50th anniversary. Rafaela, Bryce Harper. Mizurowski, Gustin Ramirez, Josh Nixon Garcia, Sadani Rafaela, Adelise Garcia, Nolan McLean. Oh, he does for sure, man. He pulled me fire. That's the first time I think I've seen Schlittler, too. Crockett, Kerry Carpenter, Chase Burns. Didn't look like Chase Burns for a second. Jonah Tong, Caden Dana. Cole Young, nice blue. Isaac Collins, Yamamoto. We got a Clubhouse Collection, Manny Machado. That is San Diego. I don't know who has San Diego. Brandon Moore. Dylan Cease, Carson Williams. Joe Ryan, nice black Roki. Reese Olson. Saya Suzuki and Max Muncy. Brandon Sproat, Bryce Eldridge. Rogers. Piazza. Nice black Samuel Basayo. He's definitely one of the good ones in the hobby too, man. Trang, Beavers, and Witt. Yeah, I've seen a lot more Eldridge than most of the other rookies. Last box, Matt Olson, Bubba Chandler. I'll top load Eldridge for you too. I'll make sure to top load those. Peralta. Rookies, Willie Adames. And Pete Alonso. Clubhouse Collection for the Mets. A little farewell relic for Mets fans. William Contreras, Christian Moore. Looks like we'll end with 3 autos. Hernandez. There's a nice black Eldridge, unless we get lucky and an extra hit pops up. But Christian Montez de Oca. Sal Stewart. Haven't seen much of him. He's another one that's wasn't in Series 1. Luke Keyshaw. That's a blue chrome Anthony Siegler rookie to 150. The former Yankee Mike Formick, Milwaukee. Rookies, Derek Jeter, Perdomo, Kyle Isbell, J-Rod, Elliot Maddox on the 50th anniversary. That is Yankees going to Adam Puccia. Andrew Abbott, Luis Robert, Nolan McLean, J.P. Crawford, Jeff McNeil, Riley Green, Ohtani, Harry Ford, Michael Bush, PCA, Mizurowski, Evan Carter, Mitch Keller, Kyle Schwarber, Mickey Moniak. All right, we got another one of the orange 77th anniversaries. Brady House. So let's see if we can at least get something decent to end with. Jake DeGrom, Texas. Jake DeGrom and the 77th anniversary for Texas, which is going to Dominic. So one more farewell hit. All right, let me recap, and then I wish, Will. Not quite. Let me recap, and then I'll sit here and go through for SPs. All right. Well, another stack right here. All right, recap. The 50th anniversaries, we got Elliot Maddox, Earl Williams, Elias Sosa, Al Bumbry, Jim Rooker, and Dick Drago. Appreciate you, Bones. Tag you in the next video or the next break or the next post. Sorry, Drew. Siegler to 150, Doyle 150, Frelick 77, Taylor 150, and Donovan 150. We did get a nice Nolan McLean. Deckle Edge, we got Westberg and Shane Smith. Relics, we got Alonso, Machado, Marte, Simeon, Realmuto, Horton, Ramirez, and Nito. Clubhouse Collection relics, we got Bichette and Nato. We did catch the one variation of Jose Ramirez. Two nice blue rookies of Cags and Yesevich. DeGrom on the 77th parallel. Carlos Rodon on the 77 parallel. Cal Raleigh on the Deckle. The Canadian Cannon on the nickname for Jonah Tong. Jazz Chisholm auto. Next break. All right. Like I said, Heritage. I'm not sure. Heritage. I'm waiting to see what tracking comes. Like I said, I might try to fill that this weekend and try to break a couple things on Sunday while I'm watching March Madness. We got the Willie Randolph auto and easily our hit of the night, the Roki Sasaki auto. All right. So stick around or not as I go through and look for variations. We took about 59 minutes, so I'm just going to go and see if we can find any variations for the next, I don't know, however long it takes. Got to fully concentrate and keep my eyes focused on the little letters that may or may not appear. I'm in on baseball. All right. Definitely going to do Optichrome. Are you a Leaf? Do you do Leaf at all, Bones? Like I said, Optichrome is coming this weekend and possibly more Heritage. That just depends on tracking. I have tracking. I just haven't checked it tonight. As long as I have one for the weekend, I may try to do a Heritage and an Optichrome. I'm looking through all the ones I set aside to sleeve, and all the ones that are refractors actually say refractor on the back, so it keeps causing me to pause. This is definitely the worst part about Heritage. But look on all these backs and maybe find a variation or two. Hopefully something other than an image variation. Image variations are the most common. Not off to a great start. keep the ones I've already looked at separate. Oh man, there's gotta be an easier way. If anyone is watching from Topps, which I know they're not, you gotta fix this. It should not be a thing. Alright, there's one. See what it is in a second. I don't think it says image, but it could. When I find them, it makes me think, okay, maybe it is worth it to go through. That was in white lettering too, so it should pop. The refractors were in black. The white should be a lot easier to pop on that dark green line. Once I get like 4 or 5 stacks in a row and I don't find anything, it's like, ugh, why am I looking? Still a few people watching me. If you're watching right now, we are just simple. The break is over. We're just going through the cards and looking for variations at the moment. We will be doing case 2 in just a few minutes, as soon as I'm done with this. But variations are always impossible to find. And here it is. So we gotta go on the back and look for tiny little white letters saying the variation, if it is in fact a variation. We caught 2 while we were going. We just found a 3rd. Come on, variations. Yep, there's an image variation, so we found 2. What's up, Patricia? No, nothing good for Detroit in the first case. That's too big of a stack to grab at once. We're going to break case 2 in just a few minutes. Alright, a little bit more to go. And then we'll reveal whatever those variations are. I didn't even look. I know one's an image. I don't think the other one said image though. If you're worried about missing the second break, though, it will be a separate video. I'm getting to that point, though, where I've done a few stacks in a row now, and we haven't found another one. Oh, alright, last little bit. Well, we only found 2 more. That's alright. 2's better than none. Alright, so Alright, first up, we got a Byron Buxton image variation. Minnesota, I believe, is Chad Bauer. And then we have a Trey Turner banner variation. I don't know what the banner variation is. And that's going to John Barry. I don't know. Let's see if I can pull it up. Maybe it's it's the ball in the top corner. It's a ball and not a banner. Who's gonna catch that? Alright, I'm gonna end this video and start a second one for the second break. I'll tag everybody in that one. Appreciate you guys. See you in just a few minutes.